This morning, I woke up with this intense feeling like I just want to live slower and more intentionally. You know, like those women in the mountains who just bake and nothing seems to rush them. Like that, but just a little bit different because you see, I live in the city and my ADHD brain turns into a steam train pretty quickly. My body has been trying to tell me something for a while now, and I think I've just been too busy scrolling to listen. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm doing less. So my husband and I are giving up scrolling for the month of March. We've just realized that we've become way too addicted. I'm going to get us a puzzle, like maybe 1,000 piece or something like that for us to do in the evenings, just a nice chill activity so that we can connect and have something else to do besides scrolling. I already started a week ago, but I'm so excited that my husband is joining me this month because then it's not just me, like trying to keep myself busy and occupied with other things. But I'm really hoping that this will help me get my creativity back and just notice again what things excite me. And at first I was like, okay, well, this is awkward. Now what? But the puzzle became an easy way for me to switch off and spend quality time with my husband. There were still moments during the week where I reached for my phone out of habit, but during puzzle time, I found myself completely locked in, forgetting my phone even existed. I just really hoped it would be enough. So the week was actually starting out pretty great, and I had even more intention set. I wanted to focus on things like baking and clearing out my closet and, being present. But Monday was also the first day I started working again after taking a break for a week, so I was mindful to take it slow. But then Tuesday happened. Life started getting really loud and I could feel the anxiety building. I realized I had this dream idea of how this week was supposed to go, but the reality is, I had set 3 very important appointments for the week. Counterproductive, I know. And it just seemed to speed things up in a way that I never intended. And you know how it goes. Soon those women in the mountains felt pretty far away. I'm going to physio because I've had back pain since I can remember, but it has gotten really bad. And this specific physio helped me with it a lot, but it's getting worse again. I think it's like a lot of things that are interconnected to one another. So I'm going to see another doctor today as well that has a more holistic approach, so she can look at the whole picture and not just the back pain and tell me if I'm crazy or not. And hopefully that can actually help in some way. So that's today. Driving back from the last of the 3 appointments, my mind was now racing. This week really wasn't turning out the way I expected. The doctor had found some things that finally explained a lot. Nothing life-threatening, but enough to make sense of why I had been feeling the way I had. I was just busy processing some big changes that I was going to have to make in the coming weeks. Things I kind of suspected I would have to do, but I guess it just made me too overwhelmed, or I was just in denial. She wants to put me on an elimination diet, mainly for gluten, sugar, and dairy, which is something that I really am dreading because you can basically eat so little food. The rest of the week, I found myself in planning mode for this very restrictive diet I was about to go on. So this week is turning out a little bit differently than what I expected. I got a last-minute campaign, and I'm not sure how campaigns work in other countries, but in South Africa, it is often like really quick turnover time. So it's Monday right now. No, it's Tuesday right now, and I need to submit by Thursday. So I'm just quickly at the shop to see what the products are, what I want to write for my script. Let's go and scout. Between the diet and the campaign, my life felt like that scene in a movie where the audience watches the character's life just passing her by, like that. And at one point, I was just laughing at myself because how could I possibly think that I could slow down and do less? I was now cooking 3 times a day, experiencing sugar withdrawal, brain fog, all while trying to meet a deadline. And I really wondered if there would ever come a time where I could actually just enjoy the moments. By Thursday night, I was done. And I decided on Friday I would reflect. It is Friday and it is almost 2 weeks of no scrolling, and honestly I am very surprised at how I am feeling at the moment. I honestly didn't think that I would ever be able to do this. I was so addicted to my phone that I wouldn't even consider no scrolling for a day, just a day. And the first week was the hardest so far. So I kept getting these urges to like grab my phone and check things, even like while I was watching TV. Like I can't leave my phone alone. Now I'm in the second week and I am so surprised at how much easier it has been. There's a lot of things. That is a wasp. And it's raining, so we'll have to move inside. Okay, let's try that again. I am not getting that urge so much to grab my phone while I'm busy with, doing something else. I feel kind of optimistic, which is a big thing for me, a really big thing, because usually at this time in the month, I am everything but optimistic. It's usually very Debbie Downer over here, which is a big shift from even last week or in February. What I didn't expect was somewhere in all of the chaos, the diet, the no scrolling, the appointments, I had actually been doing the thing that I set out to do. Life was kind of forcing me to be intentional in a different way, and my mind went to that woman in the mountains again. Although slow, intentional living might look like that for her, the reality is that for me, and maybe for you, it's choosing differently or choosing better. And it's probably going to get really hard before it gets better. Realizing that, I arrived at a place that I haven't been in a really long time, because I felt like God was whispering, there's hope.